everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tony and this is TC's Outdoors, and if you see, we are back at my ash location. The weather has been beautiful. This is my first opportunity to get over here. It is supposed to turn to crap though. We got some snow and some rain and some miserableness coming, so I'm going to try to take advantage of it and maybe hopefully get the majority of this split down today. I changed wedges. If you guys saw the last video, I had a lot of kind of bigger pieces, and as you know, I only sell bundles, so you know I'll use the bigger stuff for myself, but if I'm making bundles out of the nice stuff, I'm gonna have to resplit all that stuff down later on. So I'm gonna try to use the tall 4-way today. There's a pretty good variance of size of rounds, you know what I mean? This is that's pretty giant, and then there's all the way down to limb wood. So I didn't cut this tree. I was just it was a cleanup job kind of deal. It's for free, and I'm gonna take it all. You know, he was kind enough to let me have it, and I want to do my best to clean it up. So either way, there's some stuff in here that's smaller than I would normally keep probably, but either way I'll crack it in half, and we'll use it in some bundles. But the tall 4-way, after watching Jack at Log Cabin Firewood the other day, he had way more control over the size of his splits, and that's what I'm looking for. So I think the tall 4-way might be the ticket for me. As far as the bundle operation, if I was going for bulk firewood, 6-way is definitely it. You can just make firewood fast. So but that's not what I'm after today. Oh, and I've got my bed unloader. So if you guys saw, I threw in those pieces of plywood on the edge there. That prevents the wood from getting stuck behind the wheel wells, and then I can still hand crank the whole thing out, and I'll show you that process here shortly. But either way, let's get splitting. Alright, so load number 1 is done. As you see, the truck is empty, and I forgot to record it. So, I guess I'll show you how I set up the bed unloader. Alright, so, like you guys saw in the intro, I just take this plywood and set it up against, in front of both wheel wells, and that keeps from wood from collecting back there. And then I just take my strap off, pull the tarp out, pull enough out so that I can put a good extra little bit here. Alright, now we're situated. Alright, so I just take this extra and I slide it in between the bed and the cab of the truck, and that way, as I throw stuff in here, I've got a good extra up in the front. That way, as I'm unrolling it, if it does snag or something like that, it doesn't pull it out from underneath it. Alright, so let's fill it up and then we'll go empty it. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't look like I'm super efficient on this thing, but this is why. If I don't stop every couple of rounds and clear that table, then I'm picking it up off the ground, and I don't really love that. But one man is not enough for an Eastonmade 1222. I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter what wedge. I don't even think the single wedge you'd be able to keep up. It just makes so much firewood so fast. But either way, the truck's full. Let's go unload it. Before I start cranking this tarp out, I need to clear out the wheel wells on both sides. And if you don't do that, you'll just pull this landscape fabric right out from underneath the firewood, and then you'll get to throw it all out by hand. Alright, so this is the hand crank. Just insert it into this bar right here, and you crank it. It's pretty straightforward. So the one thing I do is keep an eye on the tarp as it's moving, and if it starts to slip out from underneath the firewood, usually it's just because it's caught right here. I'll stop and clear all that stuff real fast, and then we'll be back on our way. It's really surprising how much it all comes out. I mean, there's still, a straggler here and there type thing, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it, and it's a lot better than climbing up there and throwing every piece out. So, and it's pretty easy too, to be honest with you. You know, you can just hand crank away, and once you get some tension on it, you'll see it just start to move, nice and easy. And this is not even, I'm not even putting a lot of pressure on it. And as it gets closer to the end, probably will have to clear. So like right now, this stuff's gonna try to kill me, so it's easier just to throw it off than get hit with it. So let's take a quick second. And there you go. I don't think these few straggler pieces that got left behind is too bad of a deal. I don't know, we got 5-6 pieces back there, and that's it. Then I just flop down the plywood flat so that the next time I'm driving down the road it doesn't blow out or something silly like that. The reason I chose to do the bed unloader is I wanted to rent or borrow a dump trailer, and this time of year, with the weather being the way it is, a lot of guys that have dump trailers put them up for the year because of the salt they use on the roads around here. And renting one, I don't think I could have gotten in his yard. It's still pretty squishy, and the weather's so unpredictable that I don't know if I could rent one and make it all happen in a day. So either way, this is the way it's worked out. I'm really not mad about that. That's going to be great for bundles, because I'll be able to load the bundles in, stack them up to, you know, 2 or 3 layers high, and then hand crank them off and stop climbing back in and out of the truck. So that's going to be sweet. Either way, tall 4-way wedge also. Man, that is, I mean, you could see the difference. This is some good bundle grade, bundle size firewood. And it might be a little slower. I really don't think so. I think really the hang up is there's only one guy. If I had 2 guys or maybe 3 guys, I think you could fly with this thing. So definitely not the most efficient way to do it this way, but I still love it. It's still awesome. So I'm not mad about it yet. You know, usually you have buyer's remorse. I haven't had 1 second of it. I'm so happy that I bought that machine. It's going to save me so much work over the course of my life owning it. Even if I never upgraded, the 1222 is my last commercial splitter. It will be my last commercial splitter. It'll last my entire lifetime. My kids will have it, and it's a beast. And if any of you guys are sick of listening to me say Eastonmade 1222, I would just say get used to it, because I love this thing, and I'm going to say it all the time. I'm going to try to split every day that I can. This thing is sweet. So I think actually what I'm going to have to do next is probably change the oil in it. I think I'm at the 5-hour mark, so that's probably on the horizon. Get the oil changed in it and I'll be good for the summer. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And take care, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.